Mai, so we know, that she is in the game.
Thank you, Double R. But yeah, no. Look at this intro right here. We're playing Ninja Saviors Return of the Warriors because for some reason they didn't want to just say Ninja Warriors once again. Because the super... And I'm Fighter Cows.
At least it's not old Europe. We could have Ninja in the name because that was bad.
Oh yeah, yep. It had to be Teenage Hero Turtles.
Yep, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
So Bangalore here, it's some evil dude, but he has pointy ears and red eyes, which makes you seem like he's definitely not human. There's actually a prequel game that explains all this called Aquajack.
But wasn't that a shmup or something?
Yeah, it was a shmup. Yeah, it was an on-rail shooter type deal, I think. It's definitely a shooter of some type.
That's that Joko Taro levels of like making one game and like making a game.
Oh, here we go with
and then you make the sequel.
The ninja's getting made. Yeah. So I guess maybe they couldn't call it Ninja Warrior because of the friggin' obstacle course show.
Maybe.
Because yeah, the proper name of this game is Ninja Warriors once again because the Super Nintendo was just called Ninja Warriors again because the original arcade was called The Ninja Warriors.
Yeah.
And growing up, I never heard of this game.
Oh, really?
I've only heard of the arcade. I never knew of the Super Nintendo version.
I only know of
and you're the opposite. You only you never knew the arcade. So I got effect on, so blood is proper, and that's the manual. I'm gonna put the audio to the Super Nintendo remix only because the arcade music is great, but for the first level only, and I'll play it when I do like this. But yeah, it's not 4 yet, so I'm just gonna. So I'm Fighter Cows. I already have decent rankings, and the other guy you're hearing is Bad Gamer.
Hey.
And the other guy you're hearing also is Star Child.
Yeah.
I'm 160th overall with the Ninja, with Kunoichi. Now overall I'm 174th on top 200. With the Ninja I'm 160th. The Kunoichi I'm 160. The Ninja I'm 114. Kamaitachi I'm 118. Yaksha I'm 56th, and Raiden I cannot for the life of me figure out how to use him, so I haven't even tried. So yeah, what memories you have of the Super Nintendo game, Alex? Because I never played that one.
Not much. Honestly, what I immediately know is that I just stumbled upon it. I loaded it in my SNES Mini and played it. And I thought like, hey, this is pretty fucking cool. I never heard of this before, and I think like maybe 2-3 years ago when I was stumbled upon it. Because I didn't know if there was an arcade or not. All I know, saw this, it was cool. Never heard of arcade, as I said. It's.
Yeah, I actually do remember, and just like Tekken, it took away that I'm playing Ninja Saviors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
There you go.
Apparently, if it's not Street Fighter, you're not allowed to.
If it's not Street Fighter, get out of here. Apparently.
Maybe if it had Ken in there or something, or M. Bison.
You can just imagine just feeble Ken. It's I don't know.
I remember seeing this game on Super Nintendo, and then years later, I remember seeing, like, I got one of those Pandora's box, like arcade boxes, and it has like a couple of different versions. I'm guessing it has like the Super Nintendo and the arcade version on there.
Probably.
I'm not sure how.
Fun fact about this game's so what I'm gonna do is now it's 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play. I never did a no death run. I'm probably still not, but I'm gonna pick the Kunoichi because Double R played the ninja before, so he already showed the ninja off. I'm gonna play the Kunoichi.
I've played a lot of Kunoichi, so I haven't seen actually the locked ones, but.
Kunoichi's cool to me. Besides Yaksha.
I guess when you get to the point where you die, you can just like cycle them out.
Yeah.
So here's a trick. I just
I just kind of like group them up.
And
Yeah,
I love how
so
the Kunoichi. If you don't know, the Kunoichi is like the all-rounder.
which is rare because it's the
Usually a dude who's a all-rounder.
Yeah.
The ninjas.
I mean,
the-
she's on the front. She's on the front pictures. She's like on the main menu. Like she's technically the main character.
Yep. Well, if you played the arcade one, she's also the main in that, which people also said back then was such a rarity, because it is.
It is. Not anymore, but like.
But back then, especially in the 80s.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
fun fact, speaking of this, the original game was a 3-screen wide game. 3 screens wide, super ultra wide, because it was made as a conversion kit for Darius. The original Darius game. It's a shmup. You ever played Darius?
No, I don't.
I'm definitely not speedrunning like I should. Probably because I'm like trying to like, hey man, y'all never seen this game, so.
Darius Arc. Oh wow, yeah, I can see that. That is super wide.
Whee!
Wow, fuck me, that's a huge screen.
So what I do here is just whoop, 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 whoop. By the way, to do
that
this
like
jump, you
a-
have to hold block while you're jumping. You can't just jump for her to do that special one, that long one. Same thing with the Yaksha. With the ninja, he does it too, but it doesn't give him as much speed.
It's like
I'm watching Darius gameplay. I can see like this is really, yeah, this is.
is jumping all the way up there like a level skip, or is that the way you have to go?
No, I'm just speed running because, like I said, as you
Oh.
saw, I'm like top 200, so like I'm just trying to like speed run more.
It's like a cyborg, dude.
He looks like Jack from Tekken to me.
Yeah.
That's why it's the first boss. 'Cause he's garbage.
I love that if you play Jack, here's Jack.
Yeah, it showed them all just being like bored.
He
Yeah,
is.
kind of, because like Jack play, like watching Jack fight is the most boring. Like, to describe Jack is like I'd rather have more fun watching paint dry.
Yeah, watch out, he could throw you too.
Really? I don't think he ever threw me.
Oh yeah, he can throw you.
Target destroyed.
No, because like favorite characters was, as we said, rare because like the I mean when the revealing of who
You can see that
Samus
character a
Aran-
lot, by the way.
Because like when the reveal of like who Samus Aran was in the suit, remember that was a big thing. I'll complete the game fast enough for you get to see how she looks.
Oh, yep.
At the time, and then be like, oh, it's a girl. It's
What?
female.
Say what? That's crazy. There's another game by Namco that did that. It's Dig Dug's mother, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
What, Mystic Digger?
I guess I don't need that health. Huh? Especially if you just got bombs. Look at that, Mario. I killed Luigi, and then there's Mario getting good. Right? Them dudes wearing red and green.
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi got swole.
They look like from the live action version where they're wearing like green and red vests, kind of.
Kind of funny is that the guys with the knives are the one hit, and everyone else
Yep.
is usually like at least a combo.
Which is
hit.
funny, because the Mario and Luigi, they don't have any weapons. They're just squaring up. Which is hilarious, because, the Kunoichi, it makes sense if you don't know she's a robot. But if you're seeing that giant Raiden thing, and you're trying to just square up, like, you got brain damage. Like, I see a giant mecha, I'm just gonna square up with it. Yo, let's throw hands. Like, wait, what? That's a giant robot with machine guns and bombs, and it weighs 32 tons. What are you gonna do?
You think you could take out Nancy?
I never could. I never beat Nancy in Tekken 6.
I did, but because I used Jack.
These robots are annoying. What you gotta do is you gotta force them to turn around.
Oh, and like hit them in the back?
Yeah. Because they're vulnerable for the front.
So apparently there's a trick when fighting against Nancy's that if you pick Jack, you just, you know,
oh, by the way, they don't just do bombs, they also have separate things. She throws kunai. She throws throwing star, shurikens.
I think she throw it with the hair.
Oh! You hit up and throw. It's just
okay.
up and throw. Which you need to do to beat the final boss, by the way. It's the only way to beat him. You can't attack him. You have to do up throws.
It's a good thing I never got that.
Oh yeah, you would have been like, Jared, why is he not taking any damage? I'm just throwing it. I'm just hitting him. Like, yeah, you gotta throw enemies into him using the up throw.
That's bullshit.
Because he doesn't fight. He just hides behind a glass. Now the arcade version's even. You know the arcade version. You know what you do when you see him?
No.
You just slit his throat. That's it. Boom. He doesn't do any fight. He just cowers in a corner. You walk up and you slit his throat. That's it.
Oh look at these girls.
Oh
my god, how can we hit women?
Well, technically, she's a woman. Well, woman shaped. Okay, my headcanon, that's a woman. Because, you know, sauce. But just like the Yaksha. Man, they totally like, man, what do you mean those are just her coils? Look how dumb these guys are. They're already showing they're not that smart. They just walk into the...
this section. I just decided to like
just let them walk, yeah.
Yeah.
That dude did.
No, but I was,
I love they just walk into it.
I'm not here to judge, like, you know, that stuff, like, hey, have you seen 2B? 2A? All that stuff, like...
That dude killed himself.
You know what to say? Don't fist Android, but...
Wee! Oh, good thing there's health here. Golden crates for health, but you gotta break them twice. Oh, here's the second boss. Chain Sawyer.
This guy was like
a chump. Yeah, he's a chump.
Yeah, I expected like him to be like some sort of like, I don't know. I expected more, and he was just like, wow.
Here you go.
I wish I could hear the music.
Whoosh. X-Men style.
Oh, it has like a chainsaw arm.
Yeah, but just like, he takes really like high damage, that's the thing. Like, so.
Yeah, look, he's already half dead. Whee!
Now he's mostly dead.
Oh yeah, did I tell you about Infinites? I just started playing this game days ago, and I'm already like... I can tell I really like this game.
I can tell you like beat-em-up games.
Oh yeah. I mean, growing up, fighting games and beat-em-ups.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I played.
When Street Rage 4 came out, you were like dead set on platinum the game.
Yeah.
And everything.
Too bad this one doesn't have platinums. It just has 100% completion.
Oh yeah.
But no, you're trying for it.
Well, yeah, eventually. Yep.
Then I'm gonna get like DMs being like, yeah, man, just take a fucking effort, man. I wanna head up.
I don't know, that guy kind of looks like Ken, that little red ninja man.
Oh yeah, he does.
Like if Ken went down the wrong path.
He's also like a chump. When I saw him, I was just like, oh, this guy is gonna be one of those like.
Yeah, I know, right?
Really, no, he just teleports like into your fucking swings, and he's just like, kill me.
That's how I take care of those things. I just square up. These guys. I wonder how Banglar found other ninjas. Especially in stage 5 boss, which is gonna... he's the problem child.
some of them seem to.
Some of them are like they don't explain exactly, but people thought that maybe they're all robots, and maybe that's why even the guys who just square up do square up, because they're not human either. Maybe.
Oh, these guys!
Those guys, they take so much damage, bro.
Especially the stage 5 boss.
Mm-hmm. So anything else happened? Because it's gonna be times where I'm probably gonna be like just concentrating.
I wasted 12k gems on a gacha game and didn't get the one thing I wanted. So
I've been there.
Fuck my life, you know. What else? My sister came to visit because our oldest cat is getting really old, and she wanted to at least meet him one last time.
Oh.
The eventual passing. That's not going to be fun. I had a slight panic attack yesterday when I thought that he had passed on because
already you were like, oh no.
Just for real, I almost like so. I woke up. I was looking for the cats like I normally do, just to see where they are, and say good morning to them and pet them.
Whee.
And I found him. He was lying up, and usually when I pet him, he always reacts. Didn't this time, and I even tried to like poke his nose because he usually don't like that, and he didn't react too. And I was about to be like, okay, calm down, just look, see if you breathe first before you get a full-blown panic attack. And I see him breathe, and I was just like, okay. Then I'm almost about to start crying anyway because just pure relief.
Oh yeah, golly.
So I had to phone up mom and just be like just tell her about it because just try to get it out because I need to talk about it because otherwise I'm probably gonna cry anyway. But no, he's fine for the moment at least. But yeah, it was. I mean, it's nice to meet my sister, but it's kind of sad that it had to be in these conditions.
Yeah, I know, right? Tomorrow I gotta see my cousin is going. Speaking of Star Child, your area, she's going to Texas.
Oh, really?
So tomorrow it's a going away party. So that's why there's gonna be no stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wheels even asked that. He's like, guess we're not watching Gun. Like, no, we're watching. Hopefully, unless I come back that late, which I don't think I will. But also these guys, if they're not robots,
oh yes,
then like, they just square up too.
Business dudes.
Not only that,
and they kick you low.
Not only that, if you're not like, even if it look like you're supposed to be in the reach of fucking throw, they can reach you and throw you.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
There's been many times where, like, straight up I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna slowly approach them and then start knifing them, and the moment they insta-grab and throw me on the ground. And then they scream that they are adults.
They are adults. Oh, here's the third boss. Besides a TV monitor showing a creepy skull of what I'm assuming...
in the background.
Oh, this guy.
Like, this guy's actually a chump.
Yeah, I was supposed to, I remember this guy, like...
The only reason he'd take me off is sometimes I don't block enough. Like I'm doing now.
Blocking is a thing in the game, like... I forget blocking is a thing in many games that has blocking, that isn't
especially in this one where blocking is holding the attack button, instead of just some other button.
I mean, it's like, what else is a game? Like, I remember... game was that I just straight up, I never blocked the game because I think it was like an ad. I can't remember right now, but I know there are like some games where you're like, oh, the game has a block button. Block the enemy's attack. I was like, why? I could just dodge.
He doesn't know I have reactions. I may not be knee, but I have reactions.
I think that's one of the reasons why I also always preferred Bloodborne over Dark Souls games, because the Dark Souls games are more like blocking rather than dodging. Depending on your builds, of course, but still.
Let's go, little gecko thing.
Explosion.
Explosive. Oh, I wasted it. I thought that would kill him. There we go.
Unfortunately, he was still in invincibility frames.
Iframes.
Frames.
If you play GBO 2, you know about him.
I mean, iframes are...
It's funny how he didn't explode. I was like, wait, he wasn't a robot? Cause then what the heck was that thing?
Because he was an abomination or something.
Yeah, like
Mutation.
Stage 7, there is a mutant you fight, and looks like a Ben 10 character. And you think he'd be tough, but he's still not tougher than the Stage 5 boss, man. That dude's a chump too. The only reason I die to him is if I'm already low on health before fighting him. I like how she gut punches. It's so brutal. Like, ah! She's like, you're not having babies to dirt. These guys must just be like brainwashed. They don't even get a gun. They just get a knife. Yeah, no, we can take him. And it's just one hit too. Like it's.
There is this one video that I saw like a month ago. I'll see.
Sometimes I die in the stage 4 boss. Sometimes I get hit by that laser when I don't mean to. Sinbad looking dude. Yeah.
Calvi City, his name is? This YouTube. Well, there's this dude. He made this one actually video. It's basically how fearless minions are in any video games, and so he beat up one minion, then another guy shows up, and he's just like, "Dude, you don't see what just happened."
Yeah, exactly. Just like when they fight Kiryu.
And the minion is being like, "Yeah, but he is me. Square up, man." And then another guy shows up and it's like, "You literally just saw me beating. There's two bodies next to me. What do you think you're gonna do it?" "Oh, yeah, but that's because they weren't me. Square up, motherfucker." That's how, apparently that's how most, like these guys see themselves, I guess, because like, "Oh, my friend just died, but I'm not him, so I can take it."
Oh, about to say, did that robot die? I guess not. Oh, now it's dead.
Oh my god, I remember one of them fucking like backed off screen, and I couldn't reach it. I had to wait. That's
what I was scared of. I thought that robot was just gonna like make me wait.
Yeah, because I had to like wait until he got close enough so I could, get him to grab or something like that, just so like he.
I like how even the Kunoichi is super strong. She's like, I can lift the car, and yeah, no problem. The ninja, though, he can move while grabbing that stuff. Kamaitachi is like... People say they speedrun with him the most. I just shred up with him. I'm like... He's like the... Kamaitachi, I can't... Nah. He doesn't have the tools. To me, I don't know. The top speedrun right now is with the ninja, actually. Look, they just chucked me! Like you said.
Yeah, because you were in grabbing range.
Apparently.
They're probably fucking playing Marth. Melee.
I don't play melee, but I understand the joke.
People who don't know, Marth apparently has a really long grab range.
The green ones are bad enough. These red and like pink ones, man.
They just have like added health, from my understanding, but like.
That's what I'm saying. They take so much damage. The green ones already take so much damage.
And the green one just got introduced last stage, and they're already getting like an
stronger version. Yeah. Golly.
When she does a gut punch, do you have to mash?
You have to hold it. You have to hold punch.
I swear I was...
Down and hold punch. Yeah, because I was wondering. I was like, what? Why is she not doing a bunch? Yeah.
I know she's doing one, but I guess I just released it out of pure instinct.
That's so savage, that gut punch.
Actually deals a decent amount of damage too, that's the thing.
Stop shooting! Oh lordy. I'm about to say, could you stop shooting? Well, one shot and like... See, nobody cares about this game, but I love it! That's why I was streaming. No one else
That's
is...
a good game. I
Like
want
if
to say
you-
my only gripe is there is no like...
I wish
I
it...
can
online?
continue from a
There is multiplayer, but I don't know how it works.
Oh, online multiplayer?
Yeah.
Or... Oh, that's
I
cool.
still know how it works.
Like, if you think about it, this was like back in the day, this was like the ultimate thing. Like, being able to, like, multiplayer something like this.
Sometimes he kills me though, this Sinbad looking schmuck.
It's in the...
Like, I think for me...
I thought you were the son of a preacher man.
I think the main reason is, my
Oh god, dude, that thing is why.
As you see, you know, like it's on one plane. It's not like in normal.
Yeah, it's not like other beat 'em ups where you could actually like scroll up and down. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, if this was like one of those types, like it wouldn't be surprised me if the arcade versions there was like a player version.
Oh,
arcade,
yeah, like 3 or
where you
4,
played all
yeah.
three.
The arcade. Oh, that'd be sick.
I'll have to look on my arcade box and see, like, how it's set up, because my arcade boxes
Usually,
have, like,
sometimes
10
he kills me. I'm actually surprised I beat him without dying.
He almost killed me when I did my first one because like it wasn't until the
Sometimes
next stage
sometimes I
actually
don't
died.
die. Sometimes I do when it comes to him. But it's the fifth where I totally die all the time. Fifth stage. First I'm dropping bodies, and fifth stage I'm the one getting dropped.
Yeah, getting dropped.
Cause this stage is the fifth stage right here. Jubei, man.
How many stages is there in all?
8.
Like 10?
8.
Or 8?
So you can see they have some nice length to them. So like even though it's 8, it doesn't feel too short still.
I mean, I guess
They're
that's
not
why
too-
it's also
too
this
long
game is
either.
I think that's also one of the reasons why this game is
Heavily speed run.
Yeah.
Cause it's like it's that nice decent length.
Of course, the game is great and all, but I wouldn't recommend buying full price.
No, I bought it for 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but
That's
Think
good
it's
price.
on-
If it's still on sale, pick it
right
up
now, isn't it?
for 10. 10's a perfect price.
Mhm.
yeah, but normally I think it's like 20.
It's 20, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like sure you have 5 characters, 2 unlocks
Like,
that you can unlock.
Cause yeah, they really didn't do enough to warrant 20 for me. Like even though I love it, like 10 is why I love it. Cause I'm like, ooh, that's a good price.
Yeah.
And put it this way, when you buy the game, you get everything.
Yeah.
No DLCs.
Yeah, no, the only, I guess, caveat is that you have to beat the game twice for unlocking the other 2 characters.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Which I already did.
but
I
at
show
least
off
on-
Raiden and Yaksha. It's just See, you already have to
don't-
fight him. Guess what? He shows up a lot, and one of the bosses is just him recolored again.
Oh, just
Two
a color
of him.
swap.
2 of
Yeah.
him recolored. That's it.
but
Hell,
they
it's
share,
swap.
at least they share the same health pool, so
Yeah.
at least
I
we're
like
not
I like how he has
just-
2 eyes, but watch his skull. It's one only though. What's up with that? Why is
Oh,
his
like
skull
when
a
it
mono eye?
turns,
I think it just looks like just the angle it might be.
Oh, I hope so, cause that makes no sense to me.
Who do y'all think would win in a fight between these ninjas and like Ryo Hayabusa?
I think Hayabusa would probably murder them all.
Hayabusa. Wait, are we talking about Inagan Hayabusa? Or are we talking? No, wait, no.
Or yeah,
Uh,
Ninja Gaiden.
Okay.
From what
Hayabusa,
I've
because
seen, Hayabusa has way more abilities, even though they're robots.
Not only that, he has the capabilities of cleanly shove, barehanded a person. Like, what you see he's capable of doing in UA, that's him holding back.
Well, yeah.
When you play his games, the shit he does on a regular basis on like demons and shit like that, like
He's like if I had to talk like a versus scaler, these ninjas are like what? Even are like what? city
I
block
think
level, maybe.
City block.
Like Ryu.
But
would probably be like
Ryu Hayabusa's like,
yes, at least
He's on a whole
10
nother level.
blocks.
yeah, like a
I
whole
would say
city
a
instead
small,
of
like
not just a
small
block.
town, or at least a
Yeah.
like I want to say like a dozen blocks, something like that. Like
Yeah, these guys are like one city block, but like yeah, the Hayabusa's like a whole town.
Springfield.
Do you think they would be like friends with him? These ninjas?
If they could
Yeah.
think for themselves, which the game even mentions, if they could think for themselves, they wouldn't have blown up. They'd probably have their sense of justice would have probably stopped them from like letting Mulk turn evil.
Yeah.
Like,
But they didn't have the
Ryu would
ability.
Probably, like Ryu would probably like fine with them. Like
He'd probably find a way to even like say, hey, maybe I could find
Reprogram him?
find
Yeah.
someone to reprogram him, and
I mean, he knows some people.
he does know people who could probably do it.
Like, isn't Helena also like super smart or something like that?
Well, I know she's got the resources, anyways.
Yeah, so it's like he could probably go to her or something like that, and that's like, can you reprogram so that they have like sentient or something? Like,
A good rich person. Look how rare it is. I'm getting close to Jubei right here. And
yeah,
boy,
I
is he
know,
a
man.
schmuck.
Just waiting for it.
Oh god, he's a schmuck.
What's funny is, I know I'm gonna bring it up, but like,
Oh, look at I forgot these little tiny Wolverine dudes from Fist of North Star. Remember? They look Fist of North Star, those little dudes like that with knives that be jumping around.
I remember these guys. I fucking hate them.
Oh my god, there's more of you schmucks. This is why I die fighting Jubei. I don't have enough health. Cause like, it's like, how about you fight? Cause this is like a final boss right here. They're shitting everybody out at you. I keep saying he should be the final boss, Jubei. He should be the one before Bangalore. But no,
So
they put some Ben 10 reject.
I got another ninja versus ninja question then.
Alright.
Strider or Ryu?
You know, Death Battle did this, but I feel like...
But some of this shit...
But the thing they said wasn't like... Didn't make no sense to me.
Yeah, exactly. I know because...
I feel like
a friend
Strider
of mine
would...
who's a big fan of both, basically like... No, even though Strider, like... Is faster than, like... Ryu would be stronger, again, because of what Ryu is capable of doing.
Yeah.
Because most of what the feats that were shown off in Ryu was basically him holding back, and forgot that to add stuff like, demons into account of his abilities. Because
Oh yeah.
Demons
He literally fights otherworldly, yeah.
Entities.
It's actually it's kind of funny when you think about it. Like in the DOA universes, demons are actually kind of like semi-common thing. But if you only play the video games, the fighting games, you don't know that.
Here he is, and I'm already not good because. And then he throws, and then he does that, which you could block.
I know blocking his flying kick actually.
It's a good thing, but he's gonna throw stuff.
Is it best to just like throw those dudes at him whenever he kind of?
It's best to have everyone on the same side. To at least
Yeah.
like,
I usually die because
basically this is the best way. It's just like wait until the battery bar charges all the way up,
Oh, okay.
and then use the explosion. But
And
it's
then
kind of
chuck
hard
me.
right now when he's being constantly. But
He just
all of
chucked
these
me
three
and killed me.
Can throw, yeah, can throw.
wow. I always die on him. I can never do a no death run to see what my score would be. Cool. He like just chucks you, and then I beat him, and then I'm like,
So he did a choke slam.
I swear how they gave her no eyes, because in the Super Nintendo version I noticed the character art.
Kind of weird because here she kind of looks like she has eyes.
Nah, you saw it. She had no pupils, man.
Yeah, no, but like her, like game, like the sprite character, like.
Oh yeah. But the artwork there like showed like just like they're like demons, like. Oh, here we go
like
with the
Batman,
green stuff.
the animated series eyes.
Yeah. See what I mean? He's legitimately the hardest one. Like,
It's like that's usually how it is, I guess. On some of the, like the next to the last bad guy is the worst. Is worse than the actual bad guy.
that's how it is in this game. Banglar's a chump if you just throw people at him.
Oh wow, you almost got thrown there and lost all your battery.
Oh, I did right there.
Yeah, but when you have max, you don't lose battery.
Oh.
You never noticed that?
Well, I noticed. Yeah, I don't lose battery at some points. I didn't know it's because of max. I thought it was just like
Yeah, for some reason,
some attacks just don't want.
No.
Yo, he just ignored it and had iframes and did his kick anyway.
Yep. What is
Wow.
this arcade? What is this arcade?
This
Arcade
guy.
difficulty? This must be normal, by the way.
And this is normal. Yeah, this is normal.
Mm.
This is
Gotta.
not like hard.
I don't even want to try hard
Yeah.
with him.
Unless there's achievement for beating the game on hard. Then
I'm pretty sure there is. Oh boy. Just like with friggin' Streets of Rage, I'm like, I can't beat this on hard. And then I had to like do what, months? Well, it took me like a month and a half or so.
you did a lot. I remember that. I mean, fuck's sake. Most of us when we were
It's
chatting.
schmuck.
So like that was... Hey, you did it.
No, never could do a no death run, man. Shoot. It would actually be cool if he turned alive and like you could free him, because he probably was just brainwashed. Because Banglar has that ability, like that. He doesn't fight, but he can brainwash. So like, what if you unbrainwashed him? He could like teach new people how to fight, and like be like superstar martial artists, and like have powers and like, oh no, Mulk made perfect androids. This is my sequel pitch, you know.
I think if you're gonna have sequel pitch, I will also
He's-
like either adding some branching paths or something like that, or like.
Oh, that's if he stayed alive, because I have another pitch where my main pitch where it's just like, you know, people learn how to fight like him, but not from him, but like, you know, hey, did you know people could use key abilities? Wait, what? Yeah, apparently we could. We just never bothered to try. like in Dragon Ball World, where they be like,
Where everyone can basically use key,
but nobody bloody realizes it. Not the main population.
People forgot they could do it after like 30 years of Goku doing jack all in like tournaments, being like, oh right, now everything is just.
Because
Goku.
everybody was like, oh yeah, the Kamehameha wave, that's right. Now people are like, that's tricks. Man, nobody could do that, despite literally seeing a dude who could like blow up the moon. Roshi blew up the moon right in front of their eyes. That's why somebody was mad at him in the next tournament. Yo, you blew up the moon. I can't. I'm aware. They were a werewolf, reverse werewolf, or something.
No, we're human. Like they can only become humans in the moon.
Yeah, I'm stuck like this because I have no moon to go back. Ah. And then Roshi was like, all right, here, use bald head for a moon. Thanks, Roshi.
They use Krillin's head as a move by using like hypnosis. And... So, apparently, it was all in his mind anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you're still alive? Oh my god. These red robots. How much health y'all have? Golly. This is, again, normal. There's Banglar right there, and it's like, haha, you could, cause this is mocking the, not mocking, but like homage to the original arcade. Cause the original arcade, you find him in the White House, and then you just see about him, you just kill him. But here he runs, showing like, haha, no, the game still got more to go. These guys have got just one shared health bar. As long as you wail on one of them, it's
So
just.
he threw you like a baseball. Just
Yeah, they
like
throw
grabbed
you. This one's doing like ground attacks. Woof.
Oh, he's doing that M. Bison slide.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Come on. I know you're gonna do it. Ow.
Too bad you can't low parry.
Oh, he does it too. Oh wow, you saw that was dodges? That was pretty sick.
Too bad they don't take double the damage when you hit the bonus, do they?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it doesn't?
I would think they're both taking
Oh my
some
God.
sort of damage.
Whoop. You know, or my sequel pitch is if it's not people, somebody finds some of the. They thought they destroyed the data, but they didn't, and somebody could rebuild the Kunoichi.
I think they could like
like
use this game as a crossover into other things. Like
they could, yeah.
Cross over this into Strider or Ninja Gaiden or any other.
Taito ain't really doing much.
Yeah.
What are they doing? That Groove Master game, which I was playing on my Switch yesterday. Yeah, they got Groove Coaster rather. Bubble Bobble.
Oh, okay.
Which is a new one that came out actually like this month or last year this month.
They released Puzzle Bubble 2 first, but now they released Puzzle Bubble. What?
It's those sliding attacks. Woo.
I guess always assume that if they jump back, they're gonna do it.
Yeah. I never could read it. I
never did learn to read.
See, right there.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. They're not hard either. I just like got sloppy.
It's the stream, I think.
I know, right? I noticed that. I'm like, why is it when it all of a sudden like you see I'm like beating my records and stuff, but as soon as I stream, I'm like,
I can probably give you like the proper explanation. It's more or less because again you divide your attention to us, the stream, the game.
Oh yeah.
Trying to be more than just showing the game. You want to talk.
Toshi says I want to show it all to people who haven't bought it. I'm definitely gonna put this on YouTube too. Oh, speaking of YouTube, did you see me break my record and become? That's why I became top 200, because I broke my record with that ninja speedrun I did. I put it on my YouTube. It's my latest video at the moment.
Yeah, I saw it in my description. I haven't got around to it yet. I was busy up until today, just forming a bunch of gems. So
it said it give you 6,400, but I don't know how.
It's total, like, the trickling in that stuff.
But you get all 6,400 after Fuhua's.
Yeah, more or less.
Cause screw you.
I mean, I already accept that I'm not gonna get her, so, like, I don't care.
Anything happen with you, Star Child?
I'm lying, I care immensely.
Oh, like the past couple of days?
Yeah, I don't know, cause...
Nah, I've just been, like, working and because like I took off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and then I worked Wednesday and Thursday night, and then now
I remember I took off Tuesday because
Friday and Saturday.
I remember actually I cleaned out my display cabinet.
Oh yeah, you showed off in Discord.
Yeah, I showed off like most of my like all the Amiibos I own, which I know it looks a lot, but compared to some other people I've seen, like it's pretty insignificant. Mostly because like I only get Amiibos and characters I want.
Oh yeah, some of the
I've
people
seen...
got like 1,000 of them. Like
yeah, because they buy every single Amiibo release because they'd be like, oh yes, this is my complete Amiibo collection. It's the same thing of like Funko Pop stuff. It's like people who collect like every single Funko.
What blew up?
I think that yeah.
No, I think off screen. Yeah, it's the dude in the white with gun. They throw grenades.
Yeah, he's throwing.
Oh, I didn't know he threw it off screen.
Yeah, he did. That's why he got
I was like, whoop. I hate these flying things.
Game Exchange here has like a couple of like those you know those glass shelves or what cases that they got a bunch of them things.
I would love one of those. I told Sound I was like, yo, I need to get one of those. He said I can't. Like why? Because in New Mexico, the glass would with the way the weather works over there, the glass would be
it would get expand or whatever.
Yeah.
Really?
So New Mexico is a desert, but then it'll randomly get cold too, which the pressure shifts, the air pressure shifts like wildly. Gets him sick a lot.
Like,
apparently.
So like I have Funkos too, but like the thing is that I only get for again characters and shows that I care about. Like I don't I don't give two shits about what's this?
I got that side buster.
I'm waiting on that side buster.
Well, like me too. Well, you know what I mean.
Bust.
Although,
Wait,
you said you don't build.
well, I never built before, so this is gonna, you know, it's gonna be interesting how this is gonna turn out.
Well, me, Wheels, all of us have build experience. I think you too, Star Child, right? I don't know if you built model kits, right?
Yeah, I've built a few.
Like you clip the on, so like it's no, I don't have to glue it. That's.
So,
I think the last model I built was like one of those level 5 Epion, Gundam Epion.
oh yeah, back in the day.
From like 2000, I think.
Where they say level this and that, says saying high grade or whatever.
Yeah, it said like level 5 HG Epion. I was like, okay.
This one just said HG, but I'm assuming it's at least what you told me. Like you like you don't need to glue them. You just like flip them all or something like that.
Yeah, they're snap-on. Yeah.
So,
like all that glue and like painting and stuff is like extra stuff that you can
People
do,
who
yeah.
like are more into it, they're like, yeah, I want to glue and paint, and yeah, you don't have to do any of that.
Basically, people who do like model warship and shit like that.
Yeah, that's like more their Wheels is one of those people. Which he likes doing that.
That's one of the reasons.
I'm not.
I haven't really.
My grandpa is.
Model. Like that's one of the reasons I never got into like model because like I can't do that precision work. Most because like also I rather do snap-on. That's why I like a Lego. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Lego is fun. Yeah,
Most model right. Star Child, like I don't even think even high grades and perfect grade, master grades and are snap-on too, right? They're,
I believe I have like no idea about like those like advanced ones and stuff, but I would think that
the only ones that I know that you
A
have
lot
to
of them
glue are
will.
resin kits, and you got to be a pro already to even think about buying those. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure like on the box it'll say like glue required, you know,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Because like again, okay, I'm gonna say it's purely because of like every time you seem like be it in mostly in anime and manga, some dude is using a model kit and they always seem to be like they always have everything like blue and it seems to be like they're not clipping them together. They like you know so. As
I'm
someone
a juggler,
who's
yeah.
never, like, as someone who's never done this, like that impression becomes then like, oh, if you want to get model kits, yeah, get ready to like the most painstakingly put together on the level
oh
of
yeah, here we go.
model ships.
We're getting ready to fight Ben 10 ripoff because you can see like blood on the wall and biohazard and
Would that actually be more like Ben 10 ripped this off?
well yeah, this came first, didn't it?
I mean, if
And
this
by that
boss
I mean purely just the design of the boss. Like I don't think Ben 10 had
Like-
blood and
no, but
cyber
what I mean,
spines or whatever those are.
Was
But-
this part of the original Super
Yeah,
Nintendo? and they're
yeah. Yeah, he was the same in the PS2, Super Nintendo.
Also,
that was
what is this
93.
rainbow?
Huh? Oh, these are like the advanced mooks. They're the strongest mooks. They have like
I'm just wondering why they're so rainbowy.
I don't know. They probably Cyborg 009 style. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like
I
their.
can make a joke here, but I'm not gonna.
Here, watch. The boss at this stage just literally crashes the elevator here, and you fight him, and it's like he acts so big and bad for somebody who's also a schmuck and a chump. He's like he stomps around, rah, 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 and I'm like, you ain't nobody.
And also, the only time I was ever close to a model kit was apparently my sister had one of those when they had a promotional like Gundam Linkin Park crossover because my sister
Oh yeah,
was a
they
huge
did. I remember.
and apparently that was one of those like really like you needed experience for that shit.
All right, here we go.
So
Here he is.
So that's
See,
that's also
he
like,
right. Looks like it came straight out the Omnitrix, bruh.
Kind of wish I could agree or disagree, but I never watched a single 10-bit episode.
Yeah,
Me neither.
I never seen Ben 10 either.
It's Wheels and Demon Wolf who know Ben 10. He just jumps up to you. He'll do a low kick. He stomps around, does a low kick like that.
He's all
Schmuck. Yeah. He's like, I'm
Oh,
a glowing
nice.
alien thing. No, I'm really just a
Does you
schmuck.
not understand how
They're gonna ask him, "You got any
See,
laser
you just
guns?
block his low
You got
kick
any-
and then-
you got a sword? No.
Right? Nothing.
No
He's just.
sword.
I just stomp and low kick.
You know, it kind of looks like he's trying to do the Mishima,
Hell sweep.
roundhouse. Yeah, hell sweep, but he can't do the emotion, so he just runs up to stop and then spin on place.
And he's a
He
schmuck.
didn't get the full download.
Yeah, I guess like his pod got opened up early
Yeah, just
Like,
even
during the
in
process of him
between-
being
in
made.
between, it's just like, how do I hell sweep? Oh, I guess I just run up and then do it.
I even juggled him. Saw that?
Yep.
Golly.
Schmuck. He's already almost dead. And there he goes. Schmuck. What? Hey, what do you call that when they look tough but they're not? What do you call that? Like a TV trope is a word, I'm sure.
Oh man. Jabroni? I don't know. That's the first one. That's the first word that comes to mind.
Well, he is a jobber, like.
Yeah.
Oh, why they made stage final? Why they made him the real final boss? I just go right. I always just go right. It doesn't matter either way which way you go.
Left.
Is it like a circle? Does it just loop around?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
What's the point then?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Exactly. What was the point of?
I guess like when this game came out, it was probably like back in the day when Super Mario 1 came out, you could only go one way. And I remember when I was younger, like that was a big deal when you could, like that was a selling point. you could run back and forth.
That was some reason why Metroid became like also very popular in a sense, because like after the moment you go down, majority of people instinctively went right until they hit the door, like the point where you couldn't go anymore, and it was like, where did I go then? And people who went left being like, oh my god, this is more than just one side.
Yeah.
That's how we created, that's how Nintendo created, Metroid, like.
Gunpei Yokoi.
Although it's hilarious that instead everyone just like calls it, Metroidvania, even though like it was Metroid first. No one called it, it's Metroid genre.
Right.
Then when Symphony of the Night does it, to be like, wow, this is very Metroid-y. Remember, Super Metroid and all that shit? And be like, there's also Castlevania. Ah, I got it. Metroidvania. That's going to be an entire like genre that like people outside.
It sounds like
because Nintendo, because barely anyone outside of like the develop people who make games, they don't never say it's Metroidvania. They just call it like it's a Castlevania-esque game, or Super, or Metroid game, it's one of those things like oh, we don't call it Super Saiyan Blue, we call it Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, because that's how we advertised the first time, and
we're stuck with it.
Why should we change to make it
Hey,
easier
LPH, how's it going?
Hey, LPH.
Literally at the end.
It's like Metrovania sounds like a word like they made up so they wouldn't offend like fans of the other game, like.
It's just a combination of Metroid and the last part of Castlevania.
Come on, lady, stop jumping around. Just let me kill you already.
Even though that's what most people want these days when it comes to Castlevania, like we want, Metroidvania. It's like I'm fine.
Come on, lady.
But, remember, its roots are.
There we go.
You can't throw shurikens outside the screen. If they are there, they will get hit.
Oh, by the way, literally the final boss is beyond that door.
Is he like big or?
No, he's just a chump.
Oh really?
He doesn't fight. He's a weakling who hides behind a glass. You just gotta break the glass.
That's right. Yeah.
In the original arcade version, it's like I said, it's even weaker. You just slit his throat, and walk away, and then blow up. Then they blow you up because they're like, no.
We're
Taito. We have to do downer and oh no wait, sorry. Why did I say the final boss? Oh yeah, I forgot about this part.
You give him the Owaimu Shinderu.
And then you head out after that, apparently.
Yeah, and then you just head out. Because Taito
that's
is
programming.
That's Taito. That was Taito's MO, by the way. I don't think a single game didn't have a downer ending except for like even Bubble Bobble. Kid you not? Even Bubble Bobble had a downer ending unless you beat it with 2 players.
Yeah, you had to beat it 2 players and you had to start from the first level.
Yeah.
Or maybe they were like, it has to be like Terminator, like.
No, that's not this game we're talking about. This is just like what Taito did a lot for their games.
Oh,
like,
in general.
Yeah, they did downer endings for some reason.
Like usually the character played like apparently like he saved the world, but he also like died of cancer just straight after, something like that. Or he basically became the evil, himself at a later point because, or as we talked about Bubble Bobble was that you could perfect the game, but if you didn't have a co-op player, the game would just be like, you
have to be 2 players, yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
Because actually, the kind of hilarious part is that the dinosaurs were actually Bubble and Bubble are actually humans from the beginning that turned into dinosaurs, and the girlfriends are like in a deep sleep or something like that, and they're gonna save them, but you have to be both because you're saving them both. And the game tells you to be like, haha, get a friend, asshole.
Yeah. Make friends.
Yes, basically LPH. They're all dark endings. With
Taito. Taito is like,
it's
well, you'll see.
It's not even bittersweet.
No, it's just like straight up FU endings. Even Darius, which is like you saved the world, but no, you actually blew up the world. Never mind.
Really? So what the fuck was the entire point then?
Which is what this game was a conversion of, the original arcade. It was just, we need Darius consoles. So we need a new game to use these 3 screens for. How about a game where you play as a ninja walking all this whole screens? Can you make a cool soundtrack? We'll make the best soundtrack, top 10 in all of gaming. Really?
Then no one heard of it, because no one knew about the game until like years later.
Zuntata is still around. Like I said, Groove Coaster for Switch music game. Straight up says Zuntata. I'm like, oh snap, y'all still alive. Look at that. Maybe that's why they did downer endings, because a lot of other companies went under, but they're like, we're not.
Yeah.
They're like, maybe if we say we suck, we won't go under. Boom. And if you don't know, what's Taito's most famous game? Pretty simple answer.
Puzzle Bub?
No. Think about it.
No, seriously, that's what I know them for.
Oh, Space Invaders.
Oh, yeah. No, but seriously,
I mean, there's people who've literally never played a game and they'll still know Space Invaders. It's kind of like Pac-Man in that way.
Because for me,
that's Taito.
It's like, I grew up with Puzzle Bobble and shit like that on the PlayStation 1 and shit like that. Like that was like one of the
oh man, these clown hoes with their rainbow clown abilities. I don't know what else to call them besides clown thoughts. I don't know. So they look like to me, Super Saiyan clowns.
I have other names, but I feel like if I do that, you might want to get
like kind of like Ronald McDonald.
Yeah,
kind of
Ronald McDonald's daughters that got experimented on.
I had more of a letter combination thing going on, but
There's Bangalore again, you little weird alien. Oh, here they go. Luigi's. Where's Mario's though? I love that kick. You have to do back kick to do that one where she hits multiple people. She goes back and hits them.
Like, bounce off of one.
Yeah. I didn't know about that my first playthrough. I didn't even the gut punch neither. I didn't even know about that my first playthrough. It's like, man, that would have made things a lot easier.
I went through the manual like I normally do, but they don't properly always explain like how you're supposed to do the moves. You just be like, oh, do this, but like.
Yeah, because I looked at the manual and I still didn't get it. Like, oh, especially the gut punch. The gut punch, I didn't know you had to hold it. So you just do one. You just.
The spring kick, like the spring kick, you do. I didn't understand. Like I don't know how to when she bounced off the enemy. That like, I don't get that because the game just tells
keep
you,
bouncing
like,
off. There's another one. See, if you don't hold it, she just goes. Eh. Oh, here he is, the final boss. So he has these shields, and that's about it. Cause he's a schmuck. So what you do here is you watch for the shields. You grab somebody, grab your partner, and throw them up. Throw up.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
But then, you know, more people coming, it's gonna get harder, of course. Because he starts doing all three, and then he has another more powerful shield. But you still throw people through his shield, though.
Well, like, his own people get hit. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
never
they
mind.
do, yeah. Oh, here we go, he's doing all three. Yep, there you go. That one hits his... That one... Crap. She only throws up one direction, though. It's kind of hard to... Whatchamacall.
It doesn't help also that the enemies can die from the shield, so you just
Yep.
be like...
Like, crap, I needed to throw you, but Banglar killed you himself.
They all have to be robots, because like he's very acting like they're very indispensable. Like,
Well, he's also... He doesn't give a crap. But they have to be robots. Because, yeah, even if he doesn't give a crap, you would think your soldiers are, you know, important. Can't just...
apparently
Can't just
not.
lose manpower like that.
I mean, in media, like apparently, you know, most overlords will be like,
Ah, they're all in this. Robots are great. They do multiple hits if you throw them right. Because that one I didn't.
Kind of reminds me of, like, Turtles in Time.
Oh yeah, we gotta throw them at Shredder. Throw them towards the screen. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here he starts being a schmuck. Ah, and I'm almost dead. Did I die? Nope.
Not yet. Like
I'm one HP off. Oi! Swear if I die from this, oh, how'd I live?
Good question. Problem is that you probably hit him like what four times.
Use that ninja
Wow.
magic.
1 HP. Whew!
Oh wow, you did it! I was just like, man, I was sitting here ready for like, oh, you're gonna have to do this entire fight all over again.
So here we go. Here's the ending. You worked all that time. Mission accomplished. I'm feeling pretty good, and I get to spend it with my hot kunoichi, right? Oh no. What's that beeping?
Because they're
Ah!
indispensable, because they're just robots.
No, you exploded. You self-destruct. Well, if Banglar wasn't dead before, now that Banglar's definitely dead from that explosion.
That's
Get to
probably
the
what the deal is.
chopper.
Banglar was defeated by the androids. It was a victory for the opposition force. A few months later, Mulk became the new president and created a fresh government. Since the circuitry for the androids to think properly for themselves had not yet been developed, the androids are programmed to self-destruct to avoid any danger. The development of the androids progressed, and these powerful weapons of Mulk's new government became far stronger than Banglar's old forces. The people seeing this said, history repeats itself.
Yeah, and because of that, like now they became the bad guys. And... Actually, that would be a neat one. Actually, like a
Sequel hook.
Like the sequel could be like basically where, one of the old scientist stuff that were creating that, like saw that.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. That's another thing. The scientists saw that, like, wait, that ain't right, and like.
Mulk is going, but he can't change them now. So instead, he creates like kind of like a failsafe, and then he creates the character you get to play, and you unlock them by saving them, and you know. By
So I'm switching to the arcade, so you can hear the famous Daddy Mulk, because I couldn't. Being a ninja warrior, you just can't. Daddy Mulk is too good. And with that, we'll play a stage 1, and we'll pick the Yaksha. The reason I bought this game right here, the Yaksha, because you got to see her, man. You got to see her.
Apparently, she's only 50 kilos, but like...
She's so small and so thick. Like, look at her just...
Yeah, Yeah, no, I see.
Yeah,
They knew what they were doing.
Oh yeah. She is gonna take some. She's tricky. She's like, that's her whole thing, is for people who are used to the game and they want like a new way to play.
was she in like the normal version?
No, she's made for
okay.
this version.
Huh.
Her and the other guy.
Oh yeah, the Raiden, which I show too.
Yeah.
That one, if you're a fan of Macross, except instead of like a plane, it's a tank.
Oh.
Instead of like,
Man, she has to be as tall as my sister. She's not
she's-
tall.
if you didn't know about Jerry, you learn about Jerry. What does Jerry like?
Short
Jerry
steps.
likes short stacks. He likes a small and thick.
And then you have me, who's like straight out and tall, kind of.
Like Amazons.
Kinda, yeah.
Which hey,
No shame.
no, we don't king shame here. Unless it's
Except
gross.
I was gonna say. Unless it's stuff like scat.
That I'll never understand.
Or similar things like more. I never understand. I will never understand that.
She's so wacky. Cause she has the arms thing, and then you're like, what are you supposed to do? Ooh.
I mean, apparently there's a movement base with her arms, and you can do some interesting throw mechanics with her. Wacky Weebling Inflatable.
Golly.
Wacky Weebling Inflatable Jackshot Girl. Wacky
Yeah.
Weebling Inflatable Shotgush Girl.
If you look at her chest when she does this, yeah. I shouldn't even bother fighting these guys. What am I doing? Whee, whee. Now, I can see them wanting to square up with her. They're just like, that's just a short stay. We could take her out. And I was like, oh no, what is this?
She just picked up on guys like
Yeah.
they're fucking made of paper mache and throwing us.
Oh no, she's not just a simple short stack. She also has a cool throw, like the gut punch the Kunoichi can do. She can do this. Except it's up and throw. You hold attack and up.
Rising kick. Like some weird kind of hunting hawk.
You hear that shamisen solo, man?
Can't hear much, unfortunately, since I have to hear this. I have to hear us talking.
I'm like really slow with her. Look at that. This is not my record either. My record's like 168 seconds for the whole stage. I'm already at over 200. Whoop. That does a lot of damage. You saw that?
That's a lot of damage. What else did I do today? Oh yeah, I also showed off my very small Dreamcast collection I have.
Well, they're all the essentials though. I noticed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great! Now she doesn't have battery. God, that sounds like out of context. That sounds like a phrase. She doesn't have any battery.
Well, I'm still missing kind of some of the games in my opinion, like Sonic Adventure 2 and
Oh, I got chucked.
I don't know if I got those. Like, I know I got the essentials, but like, I mean, I even got 2 copies of Crazy Taxi because like, the other one, the one on the next to, is actually a Japanese import of Crazy Taxi.
There you go.
But apparently, funny enough, the Japanese version of Crazy Taxi still have English text in it. So you can still play it. Like,
So that's got to be my worst time with her.
oh, just showing it off and showing all
Yeah.
the stuff. You're not doing optimal.
Because you want to see the best time again, I'll show you again. It was with her specifically. Kunoichi 170 seconds. Ninja 142 seconds. 168 seconds is what I did on 56th. So I wonder who's like above and below.
I think the top rankers, or at least the one that number one, might use the grappling, like where she fling herself as a speed check.
So I'm above Nanako. Take that, Nanako. Every day's great at your Juness.
Oh man, I need to go back and play that. That's so
Nanako, but Urethra Zero beat me. And at least I beat Nanako and Ninja Anonymous. But yeah, the Raiden dude here, let me show him off. You like Macross, but with tanks instead of planes?
No.
He's interesting. See this big... So, here's where it makes less sense for them dudes to just go square up, man. Like, you see this thing, you really gonna fight it with your bare hands? Look at this thing! You gonna fight that with just a knife or bare hands? Really? Who you fooling?
Like a samurai Gundam.
Yeah! I'm just gonna fight that with my bare hands. Like, really, you just gonna square up, fool.
I think it actually does exist in Samurai Gundam, but of course that's
the Musha Gundam, yeah.
Yeah.
And it transforms. Oh, it has machine guns. And you're still gonna just square up with it? He's got machine guns.
It looks like the robot from
RoboCop?
yes.
Ed 209?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Present Hall Pass. Oh no, that's the Family Guy version. Oh, he ran out of power, so he also can't turn around. You either got to do one of these to hit behind you and in front, or like force him to turn around by double tapping X.
Let's say you have 5 seconds to comply.
Yeah. He could also just grab him and just. That's.
No kiss.
That's down and throw. If you do up and throw, he just chucks him up.
Oh, he grabbed 3 of them at the same time?
And if you just do throw, he just choke slams him.
Oh.
I like when I pick 2, like it's the whole thing, like, you know, no kiss.
Yeah. This thing's just like, rah. You know what? I don't get those why Taito did this and not like. Why Taito did this as a remake? That's a down throw with just one person. You just boil them alive. Just.
Oh, flamethrower.
Yeah, apparently. And apparently she can take like 2 of them before she.
Yeah. I'm gonna square up. See a giant robot samurai Gundam thing. Yeah, I'm gonna just square up with it. Whatever I do here, as long as I beat it, it's still a record. Because I never beat this first stage with him.
Oh, yeah.
It'll still be a record, technically.
Oh, apparently can also charge.
Them dudes are sitting there trying to shank him in his legs and stuff.
Our knives can probably handle this. Yes, let's try.
Against Gundanium alloy. Wow, it's the same size as him.
Apparently now it's real.
Oh yeah, Gundanium alloy.
Yeah, now apparently it's real, so I guess we can expect massive boost in robot technology for the next...
You can't cancel that big charge punch, by the way, you just... Oh, really? It's hard with him because he's so slow in plotting. But he can't chuck you at least because you're as big as he is. He's like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Ah, boy, now I'm stuck in a loop. I die. I did too. Oh my god. He's so weird.
Yeah.
Man. Now I gotta do out the principal thing. Now I gotta beat a win. What the heck?
Unfortunately, you don't get time. You don't get a time for that unless you want to start from the beginning.
I'm gonna have to.
Oh, okay. Well, first time I see it, what the speed.
See what I mean? He's so... I don't get it, man. That all of a sudden all them dudes just... He can't handle all them dudes. He should. It's a giant walking death machine. Now, you know what I can see the Yaksha, since they weren't in the original game, sequel pitch should be that these two are the ones, the other scientist that was like wary of Malcolm made. So you may have made those three, but I made two others that you don't know about. One of them's just to, like, you may have said that you've developed the circuitry, but I got a giant Gundam that could just see about it.
One I have a giant fetish for, the other one is a short stack.
That's good. I like. Why is he just trying to square up with it? Like, like really? Oh, really?
Really? Really? Really?
I'm just like, ah!
This did like a giant karate chop.
You know, you could, on YouTube, there's the guys performing this song with a live band and a real shamisen and everything.
Oh, really?
They love this song. Taito themselves love it. They, in that Sega CD version of the arcade game, friggin', they were just like, that song inspired me to make the Ninja Warriors. Like, and I think one of the actors in that cutscene was Chris Redfield too. Somebody said that.
Gotta admit that's pretty strong of them of being able to, you know,
Handle him.
Kikyu's. Well, one of the leader girls like made you trip, so apparently
Right. They got, maybe they're like robots themselves, then yeah.
You know what? Actually, you know, I'm gonna assume that. So, anyone who doesn't die in one hit, I'm just gonna go with the headcanon that they are actually robots.
After.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that kind of makes sense. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Because why would you want to square up with this thing? Yeah.
Because these guys with knives, like, they die in one hit, but anything about anyone else that isn't like these military-looking dudes, like, they can take multiple hits, and it feels kind of weird, especially since.
Well, I noticed
like,
even though he gets hit, he doesn't get rid of bomb, unlike the others, which is good. Cause. Shoot! Oh, he gets rid of bomb when he gets. I can't control that charge attack, by the way. You know that? He just does it, and I can't cancel it. It's just like he's not gonna stop until he bloody does the charge attack. Stop sinking my knees! Come on, you could take him. Who is he? Oh, there he goes with that unstoppable charge attack that he doesn't want to stop charging. Golly. He's tough to use. He's the toughest to use. No idea. That's a new record, technically. You know? It'd be funny if that was actually top because he's so slow. They're like, no, 200 seconds is actually good for him.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
oh,
Where are you in the ranking?
I don't know. I'll see right now since I just made it. Sometimes it takes a while to update, but let's see. Yeah, it didn't update yet.
Well, we can assume that based on what you got. So you got, what was the time?
220 seconds, something like that. Oh yeah. What were the other ones saying? Yeah, I didn't even realize. Yeah.
So we can
Let me
just
see.
base that on the
Let me
ranking.
see. Yeah, the other rankings. I didn't even look. I'm scared to look at the rankings sometimes because I looked at Switch and it said you looked at rankings too many times. You're soft banned. I'm like, wait, what? So some fool somehow made it 79 seconds. I don't know how.
I think, I don't know, but
Let me see it. 200 seconds. Let's see here. There's no way people are doing that with this robot. Come on. 222. So I'd be top 100. I'd be like probably 80th place.
top 80 seems
Yeah.
to be like you would take the.
So
80
I'm
spot
still
there.
way up there, which is crazy. I'm like considering like all the other ones, I'm sub 100.
I kind of wish you could do playback, so at least if they're like the top 3 or something like that, just see.
I know, right? To see what they did, yeah. Because I would love to know how the heck they got on Switch. By the way, it said the Ninja was 80 seconds, the fastest #1 on Switch. Somebody did it in 75.
Yeah.
So I guess the Switch players are more into it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to show off the Ninja just because he does have tech too. And does anyone care about the Kamaitachi? No one? Okay, good. So I don't.
I mean, if you have enough time, you're gonna just show them off anyway, just for the sake of showing them off.
Yeah. So him, he just you old X and he just boosts. He just has boost, so you don't worry about it. He can also boost and jump and go whoosh and hit people with that.
Spin.
Also, his nunchucks hit in front and behind him. So if they're trying to be behind him, but he's swinging his nunchucks, they're gonna get hit anyways.
It's kind of interesting to actually do stuff like it, because like in other beat 'em ups games, be like, oh, they're behind me, but even though they swing behind you, oh no, that's a whiff. That doesn't count.
I know,
That's
right?
not the hurt bugs.
I barely use that. That's not that nunchuck thing I did there. You hold up.
The flurry thing.
Yeah, that's not really useful. Let's go. You still dead? You still ain't dead? Atomic drop. That's his down throw.
Did he just bait him? Like, did he just like?
Atomic drop. No, it's atomic drop. Star Shell. Atomic drop, right?
It looked more like it was like.
No, he's literally doing an
Yeah.
atomic drop.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
a
see.
atomic
Oh,
drop.
That's where you drop them on their butt.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I saw that. Yeah, I said that.
Like the one where they face them the opposite way is like called the Manhattan drop, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the same move.
Well,
Well,
like,
different
yeah,
direction, different name.
basically. Or inverted atomic drop.
No, just call it atomic drop. Anyway.
Like the Texas Clover versus or even the sharpshooter, Scorpion
Yeah.
Deathlock.
I think it was called the Scorpion Deathlock
First,
in
yeah.
Japan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I forget.
See, look at my time now. A lot better than Raiden.
Yeah,
That's it.
kind of like a good ways faster.
The thing is, the ninja can see about him, but he'll chuck me if I try to do it. It's the one where he can boost. That does multiple hits. See, I actually was able to get it off there, but a lot of times he won't play nice. I usually get seen about if I try to do that spin move, because it does a lot of good damage. See?
Oh wow, that took out a big chunk, yeah.
You can also do in different directions. That's
you
me.
You would assume that this would be the main character, kind of like Because he looks to be more like the, you know, the average.
Yeah, he looks to be the all-rounder, yeah, instead of the Kunoichi. 177. My record of him was 160. What was it?
No, it's like 140 something, I think.
I'd love to know how they're doing it in 70 seconds.
Yeah.
I would love to know, because I'm over here
I
looking.
think they more or less just abuse and boost. They don't bother with the enemies. They just boost them through until they can't boot until the screen stops scrolling.
Possibly. Oh. 142, yeah. That's my, because that's what made me 174 for overall. Number one is actually with Raiden at 79 seconds. He's just, overall with any character. So overall, where am I then?
Might be using B mode because apparently B mode looked like you were moving.
Oh
faster.
yeah, that's true. But the thing is, you run out of battery, you're out of it. Oh, I'm not even. Oh, only top 100. Oh, excuse me. Kamaitachi, I don't understand him. People say he's like the best, and the Super Nintendo one, like, just use him and you'll do great. And I'm like,
I think because he has reach.
let me read. Him actually need to read the manual for a second, because I don't know what his moves are. Blah blah blah. Kunoichi. Him. Okay, quick kick. When near enemy, down and square. Skipping hill, down and X. Spiral slash, which uses battery. Tornado throw during normal attack. And that's it.
Tornado throw.
Tornado through. Soul through. Hey, when is... By the way, Street Fighter got a patch. And when is Rose gonna get come out, I wonder.
They're like 2 months.
Kamaitachi! Who's calling themselves that in New Japan? Is it Tanahashi? I forget. Somebody in New Japan is, because, like...
I mean...
See what I mean? I have no idea, like... He has that.
Let me see here.
Oh, that's when he's jumping. So what use... Guess it's good for bosses.
Maybe, I guess we'll test it out on boss.
Oh, it was Hiromu Takahashi.
Oh, Takahashi is the one, okay.
Yeah, Kamaitachi. Or that's the name he used in Mexico.
Apparently he also doesn't throw. So how do you beat Banglar if you can't throw? He doesn't throw.
I mean, he might have a...
Oh, that thing. Maybe it's that spin thing. Oh, because it's in the air. I don't know.
Or will those like nails that he shoots out of his bag? Will those
maybe
and hurt him?
Good question.
Although that probably said he would take longer because he would require you to have battery charge.
Yeah. Unless that does like a crazy amount of damage.
Maybe.
Wee! Oh! He tried to kick and they said no.
There was a lot of the females are very... got big assets. That move might also be the one that hits.
Oh, yeah.
I like how they're just like, for that one screen progression, they just like, I can jump really high at that one time.
Well, I like how the ninja at least does the booster thing. Yeah, but the other ones just jump, and I was like, wait, what?
You feel like they could use like their boosts to kind of look like...
Well, this is faster than I did with the ninja. It was 130 seconds, that's 10 seconds. 11 seconds faster. Oh yeah, there you go. It does mess up bosses.
Yeah, yeah.
He was gonna chuck. Yeah, tornado claw, Joe claw, Joe claw, tornado claw, berserker barrage.
Whenever he does that,
that's his
morph.
Whoa, darn guy shooting me. Screwing up my dang tech here. What? Scooby freaking do.
Golly.
There he goes with the chucking.
Those red dudes look like Cobra Commander guards.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, he blocked that? When did he start blocking? This is a normal or hard?
It's normal.
My foot, he's all of a sudden blocking. What's up with that crap? Hey. Oh man, now that's it became my fastest run to my slowest. Next to Ryan, just because I didn't block it all of a sudden. See, Kamai Tachi sucks.
It's always gonna be preference. Oh, sorry.
Anybody else have this game? How does the multiplayer work?
I have no
Yeah,
Switch.
well, I can't stream Switch.
I know, I'm just asking. I give you an answer.
Oh, it's local multiplayer?
Oh yeah, couch co-op. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
You could probably share play it and trick like the system into.
I mean, yeah, that's basically what share play is. So
Yeah.
but still, kind of.
Is there anything else I should say about this game?
No, we were talking more or less about it. The music, the characters, the
Mm-hmm.
Daddy Moke?
story, Taito himself.
Taito being downers. I don't know if they were all Tomino and off their meds or. Okay, yep, I'm 80th place. No, we were right.
Huh.
Exactly 80th.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not that time. What else? Well, I told you my day, too.
Oh, wait, I forgot to check stage 2. Herp derp. Oh. That's where I am with stage 2, huh? 112. Well, if there's anything else, I don't know if I want to do another run.
Honestly, I don't have much more to talk about, actually. So.
Yeah, I know, right? This game's it's so straightforward. That's why I love it, though. Like, you know what this game looks like to me? I'm gonna let the intro rock again. This game looks like, because for some reason, even though it's on PS4, it looks like they made it for PS1. Because instead of looking like it's 16-bit to HD, it looks like 16-bit to 32-bit.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of does. It wouldn't be surprising
Sprites,
if this,
you know,
this could have been like
a once planned PS1 game.
Yeah, it could be like a hidden gem on the PS1 or something like that. With like at least with its like content to what it has.
Yeah.
What it's capable. Like,
Would have been fine on PS1.
Mm-hmm. The darkness.
See, Sega CD version goes to a whole thing about how they actually planned killing him. I like how like did none of them even like say, hey, you know, he's obviously not human. Shouldn't we like not only assassinate him but like study him? How the frick did he come here?
Kind of like a elf or something, like a
like a little goblin
not
thing.
Really the elf on the shelf
a
there, it's not
goblin,
like,
yeah, like a goblin.
Yeah. The Sega
like
CD
he's-
goes even more with the story too. Like it says, Bangalore was not only the president, but he's also the head of all the underground crime, prostitution, drugs. Like, wait, what? It's so cool, man. It hypes you up to think you're being a good guy too. Like, yeah, because you're still taking out a bad guy, but it's like, haha, you're a good guy for.
Yeah, you're like an extension of the bad guy fighting for good, kinda.
You fight for good, but then boom! Oh, turns out the guy who created you is also a Scoob. Well, that's all I gotta say. It's an hour and a half stream. That's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
What you got to plug?
What's a plug?
Oh, yeah, you don't plug. But Starchild, you play Langris or not?
Oh yeah, like I have a Twitch channel, StarChild8883, and on my Twitch channel it has like all my links to my YouTube channel and all my other stuff like that. And here lately I've been streaming Langrisser 1 and 2, or Langrisser 1 right now, and I'm planning on streaming that some more any day now. I haven't decided which day though. I think that's it.
Well, all right. You already know how it is for me. You follow me right here on twitch.tv/fighterchaos. You check my information in my About Me, like Starchild said in his, where you can find his links. You can find mine there, including the link to the Discord and my Twitter? Definitely the Discord link, I'm there, and 4 p.m. Eastern, Tuesdays and Fridays, right here on Twitch. Tekken is Tuesday, Fridays is a different game. Saturdays, twitch.tv/thegeekfighters, though this Saturday, tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming because I have family obligations, I think I already mentioned it earlier in the stream. Yeah, we're going to say goodbye to someone moving to somewhere else. Yeah. And that's it, right? I think. Well, all right. Well, that said, all I got left to say is... Nime, kanyo.